Ollie heads for the kitchen.
The sauce is going to take a little while to cook, so I'm going to get that on first. I'm cutting the onions across, very thin, so they're really cooked down.
A splash of olive oil, and add the onions.
Right, now I'm going to marinate the chicken. My marinade is going to be garlic, thyme, a little bit of white wine. I know chefs who, instead of crushing garlic in a pestle mortar, will put it in a blender and blitz it, and you can tell by the smell, you can tell by the look of it, it's just not the same. White wine. Right into the flesh. Pumpkin. Quite a big thing to mess around. Look at that. What a great colour.
Scrape out the seeds and peel the pumpkin.
I'm going to cut them into quite chunky slices.
And then fry the pieces off in butter.
Potatoes on. Excuse me.
Now add some wine to the sauce.
Good sloosh of that. This is chicken stock that I'm putting in now.
And with that simmering away, it's now time to add some honey to the pumpkin.
Now this is the lovely honey we got from Steve, and this is a mixture of Barnes honey and Tower Bridge honey. I put them both together. Fantastic. I'm whacking that in it. That oven's up as high as it'll go. It's pretty hot, 250, 260, something like that.
I'm just going to fry off some garlic and sage.
So that's going into my onion sauce. One of the things you have to do a lot of is stirring your food. And it may sound like a really kind of little thing, but it took me possibly a couple of years to realise quite how much you have to do it. And it just means that A, things don't burn as much, B, they cook more evenly, and secondly means you're more often just giving the food a little bit of love, a little bit of attention, a little bit of care, and you're just kind of seeing what's happening to it. And it feeds your curiosity, because you kind of can watch the process more and see the kind of changes, and then that means that you can learn how to affect those changes a little bit more.
Now with equal parts flour and butter, I'm going to make a roux, and I use that to thicken the sauce. I'm going to leave that to cook so that the flour cooks out, and I'm going to get the chicken on. The roux is cooked now, so I'm going to pop it into the sauce. I'm going to finish that off in the oven for about 15 minutes.
Sauce is just finishing off.